Welcome everyone to Edmonton Raceway for race 7 of the Canada Series, as we're about to get the race command.
Drivers, start your engines.
Alright, engines fired up, ready to go, do some more short track racing. Another quarter-mile racetrack. This time we're here all the way in Edmonton, Alberta. Well, not quite in Edmonton, pretty sure it's a little bit further out. But yeah. Pace cars off. Here we go. Green flag's out. We're underway. Come around easily, take the first lap. Max Anderson leads lap number 1. Side by side for second place, Manning and Brad Chester, maybe even 3 wide for second. And here comes the 96, Cole Colby. He'll take second place away. 2 cars on the wall, 4 cars on the wall actually. And we're under yellow. We'll race it back to the line. And Anderson will take the yellow flag. Alright, caution is out. Let's take a look at the replay. Alright, let's take a look here. So the 3-car Blazy Bitar hooks the 53 of KCH and almost goes down pit road, so he comes back up onto the racetrack, collects the 88 and the 1 and the 37. Yeah, even though wasn't entirely his fault there, he could have slowed down. Well, he can be blamed for this one. As the 3-car nearly wrecks him. Gets down, slow down. Well, actually, he speeds up a little bit. He was like under 65 miles an hour. Then went up to 70, so yeah, it was a dangerous merge on his part. So collects Ryan Butcher. Ryan Butcher gets into the 1 of Alexander Rowe. And he also tags the 37 of Johnny Cox as well. That could have been avoidable. But first caution of the day. 4-car wreck, but everyone recovers. We'll take you back to the restart. Alright, come to the green here. So 3 cars are out, the 88, the 37, and the 84. The 84 got caught up in a crash under yellow, or more of a stack-up. And then it made it worse coming down pit road. But here we go, getting ready for the restart here. Single file, because I don't want them to bug out. Green flag, back underway. The 96 with a really poor start, he goes way too high. 39, Riley Sampson in second place at the moment. Got a pretty good restart. Not quite on the 66 here. There goes a 0. He's caught up to the back end. He's looking low for second place. There he is on the inside. Really small racetracks are also pretty fun. Like the Autodrome Chaudière still takes the cake. And it does hold more drivers too. Samson back on the inside. He wants that spot back. At the line. It would have been the 0 and drifts up the track a little bit. And basically gives up that spot. He takes 11 seconds to complete a lap. Here's the 1 Alexander Rowe. He's coming down pit road. Looks like he suffered damage under the stack up. He makes some general repairs, it looks like. No tire changes. Let's take a look at the rest. Currently right now, Christopher Abel is the points leader by 4 points. And whoa, there goes the 3-car. Around he goes. Into the wall. Caution is out. Or is it? Yes, it is. Okay, just making sure. Because I didn't see any flashing lights on the ambulance. But alright, yellow flag is out. Anderson is the leader. Let's take a look at the replay. Although, hold on. Might stack up again. No, yeah, they are. Uh-oh. Little light taps. That's okay. Okay, let's take a look at the replay now. Alright, let's take a look. We saw it live. So they're almost 3 wide. Sam Oskin in the 87. He hooks the 3 cars back in. Just catches the quarter panel. Spins him out. Similar to what the 3 car almost did. But he goes around and he almost wipes out our points leader. He backs it into the wall and keeps on going. Luckily, no one else was taken out of that wreck. Let's go on board with the 87 of Oskin. Currently, the 87 is 3rd in the points with the win. A dominating victory, but the 3 car, yeah, he just got right into him. Spun him out. That's just classic short track racing right there. Alright, we'll take you back to the restart. Alright, getting ready to go green. So the 1 car gets 1 of his laps back. So now he's only 2 laps down. Anderson in the 66 is our race leader. So far he has led everything. And we're almost at the halfway point. Here we go for the restart. Green flag. We're back underway. .39 looking low. Still on his back bumper. Brad Chesson, here he comes. He's up to 3rd, now looking for 2nd. 3 wide for 4th. 29 right down low. The 17 in the middle, the 96 up top. He keeps it off the wall, and he's going to go for another spot. .29's on tear on this restart here. Now he's looking for 2nd. Brad Chesson's got a little bit of damage there. Here's a 74 Abel. He's all the way back here. Did he make a pit stop? Yeah, he did. But he's not a lap down. Might have made that stop just before, because he's 10 seconds back. Approaching to the halfway points. Got a nice lead here. Take a look from the spectator camera. You can see the rest, or almost the entire track. There's the rest of the field here. Ooh, the 47 way up the track. He's in the wall. Watch that opening. Oh, that is so close. Oh, got a spinner. 17's in it. Oh, he almost gets clobbered at the back end. Alright, yellow is out. Let me do the wave around real quick. I almost missed it the last time. Okay, let's take a look at the replay. So Stephen Oakes, he was amongst the top 5, top 10. He was 3 wide with the 0 and the 96. Cole Colby kind of drifted up a little bit into him. Pinched him into the 0 car, and upside down he goes. Does a quick roll. And more damage added to the 7 or to the 0. So a pretty calm flip, and he almost got hit by the 47 and the 3, but minor contact. Well, so far all the flips have happened at the short tracks. And both of the smallest short tracks we have on the schedule. So this appears to be a battle for 4th. And Colby might have just got tight or just got too aggressive. Ends up flipping the 17 car over. The 0 got the most damage out of that. Let's go on board with Cole Colby here. Was on the bottom, 3 wide. Try to get down low as possible. But he's coming back up a little bit. Yeah, I guess he just felt like he was pinched down too low. Or, well, there was no contact up until then. I mean, doesn't look like Stephen Oakes ran him down. But either way, Cole Colby got aggressive. Rode him up the racetrack and got him turned over on his roof. But alright, we'll take you back to the restart. Alright, here we go. So the 0 and the 17, despite that flip, A very minor flip. I think he got more damage from getting hit twice for the back end, or else he'd probably still be in the race. Green flag, we're back underway. Patrick Mew to 29. He overdrives it up to the outside. Here goes a 39. He'll take second place back. Here goes Carson Manning. He'll take third. Colby scraped the wall there. Way too hot. Neck and neck for second once again. Anderson is loving this. This is the perfect race for him. Gonna have another race where driver dominates. Maybe pull off a hat trick. Way too high. Here's the 87. He's up to fourth. Could be a really good point stay for this team. 24 there on the inside of the 03. They're side by side. Whoa. Really riding the wall there. I thought they were going to go 3 wide. Here's the 29. He's got the inside. Carson Manning in second. Here's the 24. He's looking to get 4th place. Or 5th place. A lot of action going on. Cole Colby slipped all the way outside of the top 10 now. He was 11th. Probably 12th now. Now 13th. Now 14th. Back to our TV cameras. Got a second lead. Anderson has. One of the few cars without any damage at all. Number 39 on the wall again. Riley Sampson just can't keep it off the wall. They're 3 wide now. 3 in the 03. They keep it steady and they make it. They're really struggling. Let's go back to our front runners at the moment. There's the 1 car about to be put a lap down. 1 more lap down again. 9 laps to go. Better keep a spectator cam just in case a caution comes out. And I gotta check that box in time or else the race will end on the yellow. Big lead here for the 66. Not just from second on back, but 3 seconds back. Ahead from third. No challenges. Been nailing every restart. Keeping them behind. Just can't get them. Oh, and he's up way too high. Oh, he's been mistake-free all day long. You don't want to make a mistake now, and the caution is out. The 80 car is spun. And with 5 laps to go, I don't think that would... No, I don't think that'd be enough for overtime yet. Might be a 1-lap shootout. We'll take a look at the replay real quick. Alright, so this was more further back at the pack here, the 53. Hooks the back end of the 80 and Mitchell Hodak coming off turn 2. Bounced off of Cole Colby, came back across the nose. Big hit there for both drivers, but the 96 really pancaked that outside wall. So late race caution. And nearly backs it into the leaders too. So very close call there. Alright, we'll take you back to the restart. Don't know if it's going to be overtime or not, though. But we'll do it live. Alright, I think we are going to go in overtime here. Yeah, we are going to go in overtime. Well, the 1 car... Well, he's back on the lead lap. The 80 car is also a lap down. Alright, let's give him a lap back, too. Alright, so everyone's on the lead lap now. So Anderson. So our first overtime finish of the season. Lights are off. Alright, getting ready to go green. got up against the wall there, coming off turn 4, so a little bit of damage, but he was at least far enough ahead that it didn't cost him. But we'll see how he does on this restart. Here we go. Green flag, back underway, 2 laps to go. Carson Manning cuts down low, he's right on the back bumper. Here they come to the white flag. Still green. 1 more lap to go here at Edmonton. Oh, he's leaving the bottom open. But he's got a good drive off of turn 2. But here comes Manning on the inside, side by side, for the race win. And I think he managed to hang on. Alright, let's see. Yes! Max Anderson wins it by 7 1/1000ths of a second. Our first photo finish of the season and our first overtime finish of the season. Wow. It all came down to that lap right there as they all piled in on pit road. Alright, let's take a look at the 4 race results. Alright, so there you have it. Max Anderson was able to complete the hat trick. But he was very close to losing it all right at the end. Carson Manning so close to getting his first win. And they needed that one. But still, second place finish day. That's still a good points day. Simon Oscan in the 87th, third. He might assume the points lead after this. Or 28 points back, maybe not. Maybe so. We'll do math later. We'll let it do the math itself later. Patrick Mew, 4th. Colin Cropley, 5th. Cheka Lightning Blaze, 6th. Connor Breen, 7th. Riley Sampson, 8th. Christopher Abel, 9th. And Cole Sampson, 10th. 17 cars finished the race. 5 cars retired. We had a car go upside down. Stephen Oaks. Upside down. It was a minor flip, but still pulled it behind the wall. And a few other incidents as well. But wow, what a race here at Edmonton. I didn't expect a race like that today. But let's take a look at that photo finish. Yeah, Max Anderson, he left the bottom open just a little bit. Yeah, this car seemed to got tighter when the race went on. But Carson Manning was so close. Chevy versus Dodge right at the end. It was 7 1/1000th of a second. And yeah, right at the line, he was so close. He had the lead the entire time. No one was side by side with him all day long, except for the start of the race. But no one on his inside. He kept it cool on every restart. He was on cruise control for pretty much the entire race, but then he got tight. Got into the wall early on, a little bit of damage. It was okay, but then had a wreck. Overtime. And Carson Manning had a pretty good start. Pretty good, not great. Because he's unable to cut low. If he got him on turn 1s and 2, he might have, he probably would have got the advantage and won this race. But the Anderson, he also went a little high, but kind of got the momentum off the outside line off of 2. But couldn't quite. But then turn 3 opened the door up again a little bit. And got him on the, what am I trying to say? Got him on the inside. But he was still able to hang on. 1 more lap and yeah, probably would have lost that race there. But there you have it here at Edmonton. Max Anderson, the winner, will now take you to victory lane.